radioactive decay, alpha decay, beta decay, and gamma decay. Dear students, a heavy nucleus is unstable. It loses energy by emitting radiation. Basically, on the type of radiation, the radioactive decay could be alpha decay, beta decay, and gamma decay. Let's first understand alpha decay. When a heavy nucleus transforms to lighter nucleus by emitting alpha particle, the decay is called alpha decay. Alpha particle is helium He24 nucleus. Example: when U92-238 undergo alpha decay, it disintegrates to thorium-90-234 emitting alpha radiation He24. You can observe that during this process, as He24 contains 2 protons and 2 neutrons, therefore the mass number of daughter nucleus must decrease by 4 and the atomic number must decrease by 2. So in general, the process of alpha decay can be represented as XZA produces YZ-2 A-4 plus He24, where XZA is the parent nucleus and YZ-2 A-4 is the daughter nucleus. In the alpha decay of uranium-92-238, it was found that the total mass of thorium-90-234 and He24 is less than parent U92-238. This means that the total mass energy of the decay products is less than the mass energy of the original nuclide. The difference between initial mass energy and the final mass energy of the decay products is called the Q value of the process or the disintegration energy. It is expressed as Q equals to into bracket mx minus my minus mhe into c square. This energy is shared by the daughter nucleus and alpha particle in the form of kinetic energy. Alpha particle obeys the law of radioactivity, that is, n equals to n0 e to the power minus lambda t or r equals to r0 e to the power minus lambda t. Beta decay. When a heavy nucleus transforms to lighter nucleus by emitting an electron or a positron, the decay is called beta decay. If the electron is emitted by nucleus along with an entry neutrino, then the beta decay process is beta minus decay. Here is an example of beta minus decay. If a positron is emitted by nucleus along with a neutrino, then the beta decay process is beta plus decay. The antineutrino and neutrino are the neutral particles with negligible mass. Neutrinos interact very weakly with matter. This is the reason why they can even penetrate the earth without being observed. This is why these can't be detected easily. In beta minus decay, a neutron transforms into proton in this way. Whereas in beta plus decay, a proton transforms into neutron in this way. With this knowledge, now you can understand that the mass number capital A of the parent nucleus does not change. There is just change in the characteristics of its constituents. Gamma decay. You are familiar that there are energy levels in the atom. Similar to atom, there are energy levels in the nucleus also. The excited nucleus present in higher energy state can make transition to low energy state by emitting radiation. Since the energy difference between energy levels of nucleus is of the order of mega electron volt, Therefore, the radiations emitted by nucleus have megaelectron volt energies. These radiations are gamma rays. It is also observed that when a heavy nucleus disintegrates either by alpha decay or beta decay, the daughter nucleus will be in excited state. Then it reaches to ground state by emitting gamma radiations. Here is the cobalt nucleus CO2760 undergo beta emission and forms daughter nucleus Ni2860, which is in excited state and so reach to ground state by successive emission of gamma radiations of energy 1.17 megaelectron volt and 1.33 megaelectron volt respectively. So dear students, I hope you understood this topic very well. Thanks for watching this video.